I really want to get a shadow plushie.
Oh man, I would go crazy for that. I would also
I
like
love
a
the
shadow
shadows.
plushie.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes. Yes, sir. I was looking recently because we've been playing all that Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I've been looking at Poogie plushes.
Oh yeah.
So I would love to have a Poogie plush. And there are Poogie plushes.
Well, you found like Poogie plush 2004 or something.
Yeah.
You love plushes from the early 2000s.
But it's like the Poogie. I know, because I like 2007
You
Sonic
like Tail.
Tails. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite. He's a clever boy. But it's the Poogie and like the striped kind of pajamas
Oh
look,
yeah.
which I'm not as keen on. There was a Hello Kitty Poogie though, like an official Sanrio Hello Kitty Poogie plush, and I kind of want that one. Anyway,
Poogie's cool and all, but in Gen U we get Moofy.
I like Moofy more.
I would die for Moofy.
I would die for Moofy. I like Moofy. Anyway, footprints.
Big ones. Heartless?
I don't know. They lead into that room back there. Oh, scary stuff,
Leon
guys.
thinks everything is a Heartless.
I know. I mean, like that's like a great assumption. To be fair, like if it's not a Heartless, it's a nobody. But even then, nobodies are like.
When you are 0 years old and all you know is Heartless.
Yeah. Guy who just learned about guy who's only watched Boss Baby. Getting a lot of Boss Baby vibes from this. I think this is the Master's room. Whoa!
What was that?
Geez, Scoop. Maybe just barging in is a bad idea. Oh yeah, maybe.
Can you get a look at what's going on from inside from here?
Yeah, I'm really good at looking.
I'm really good at looking, Shion.
Shion, I'm really cool. Watch me do this. I feel like Roxas would be that kind of guy. I feel like he'd be like, check this out, and then he'd like eat shit. He's just like me for real. He just wants Shion to think he's cool.
He does want Shion to think he's cool.
What is that thing that's Roxas that's not a nice reaction to have?
Grah! How dare she not join me for dinner? This is my castle, and it is my wish!
My castle? Is he serious?
Well, Roxas?
There was a weird monster inside. It's really scary stuff.
I like Shion looking. I don't know, something about that. Whoa, what is he?
I don't know, but get away from the door. I don't want him to see us here.
Okay.
Just very slowly.
Can we leave?
Complying.
Roxas, that monster. He ate the castle's master. He is.
He must have eaten the castle's master.
You mean he, like, took over the castle?
Wait, though, he said this is my castle. He sounded pretty settled in, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know, that seems like a fair assumption if you don't know nothing about the beast.
Then this must have been his castle all along. Beast Castle. He must be the beast. They know the name of the world.
How do you know it's called Beast Castle?
How do you know it's called Beast Castle? Do you think he's fighting the Heartless like us?
It's too soon to say. I don't think Roxas knew shit about this guy I'm role-playing. It's too soon to say.
You're probably right. We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Although those gashes in the wall...
You think he made them, not the Heartless?
He must have been fighting something, that's for sure.
A beast with his own castle and a candelabra for a servant.
That's crazy stuff. This place must have quite a story behind it. I wonder, this movie plus must have a Oscar-nominated animated film behind it.
If only we could learn more about it.
Uh-huh.
Well, we know what the master looks like. I think we can report back to Cyax now.
Shion, I'm thinking we need to buy Disney's Beauty and the Beast on Disney DVD, just taken out of the Disney vaults. Hurry.
We need to buy it on VHS.
We need to buy it on VHS, Shion. What's VHS? I'm 1 and it's 2008.
Anyway.
We gotta go tell Cyax about this, yeah. Want to RTC?
Want to RTC?
No. But we could find out more though. There's a little more info we could get out of all this. Maybe.
RTC authorized. The dark corridor is open.
How do I see Beast some more?
Guys, let's see Beast. Show Beast.
Show Beast. I'm mainly
interested in Beast.
Listen, all I'm saying is, like, I feel like Beast got downgraded for me by KH2.
Yeah.
Like, his role in KH1 is so good.
It's so... Yeah, no, he's best in KH1. When he's like, I was so angry, I survived my world being exploded and
going to take
through
Bell
space to get Bell back. It's so good.
Yeah, he's a fucking... He's a Chad and a half. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he is... That is pure Chad Beast.
See, like, I just... Caution. It takes too much effort to fuck with the inventory, even if I want it.
I agree. I
just don't care. I just don't give a shit.
I really... Oh.
Hmm? Uh-oh.
How strange. The light. It must be playing tricks on me.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Why did he turn into Mario?
Yahoo! Yippee! He almost spotted us. We need to be more careful. Alright, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a failure as a Roxas. A bucket and a mop? I can't imagine trying to keep a huge place like this clean.
Exactly, which means they must have a lot of servants.
Wow. I guess. Dude, brother. Hey.
Shion, get out of the way. I don't think it'll count if Shion's in the way. I think it's fine. There you go. Fucking,
Go!
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was also watching gameplay of Donkey Kong, and that game looks like so much fun.
Yeah, it looks crazy. It looks super funky. Like with the destructible terrain and stuff.
Yeah. It's like, they showed off one thing, right, where it's like early on in the game, you can get, there's like a conveyor belt, right? And you can dig, and the conveyor belt has a bunch of dirt on it. And so you can choose to like dig under the belt and like bash through and go that way to get the thing. Or you could just like go around the side, like just fuck the wall like beside it. Like a lot of fun stuff like that, like just different ways to interact with everything.
Sick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
very Mario Odyssey.
Cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I don't hear
Really?
anything.
I don't hear anything. Maybe you're imagining it.
Okay.
Roxas, you're crazy.
Roxas, I'm decided to gaslight you.
Roxas, Axel taught me about gaslighting. I'm gonna try it out on you, okay?
Because I can't make out what they're saying.
Well, if somebody's in there, we'd better steer clear.
Dude, this better give me my fucking thing. I'm investigating all these damn doors. I wonder I hear rustling on the other side of the door. Who's in there? Maybe I can take a peek?
Roxas, don't open it!
We can only go through the doors that are already open, Roxas. You idiot.
Yeah.
Hey, Roxas.
There's something I think everybody in this castle has in common.
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not that they're all human, because we've seen a beast and a candle so far. You mean that none of them are human?
Right. There was that walking candelabra, and the master is some kind of beast.
There are no signs of people living here, but I hear something behind all these doors. There might be more servants.
I wonder what happened in this castle.
I don't know. We gotta watch Beauty and the Beast, like I said. That's a question for next time.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, come on, let's RTC. Yeah,
nice.
We did it. We completed it 100%.
100%!
100! Big hundo. Big gamer.
Hundo.
Big fucking gamers.
Big gamer.
We gotta go around.
Big. Yeah. In the secret passage.
Top 10 gamers in fiction.
Top number 10, Sonic the Hedgehog. Even though he is commonly seen running around, don't be fooled. Sonic is indeed a gamer. You see that video I sent you, that thumbnail, the Chills one, where it's like top 15 videos that make you scream, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I thought it was quite swell. I liked it a lot.
I watched one clip where he was like, this girl is getting chased by a guy in a suit, and Chills like pauses at one point. He's like, "As you can see, you can clearly see the waistband on this creature. showing that it is in fact a guy in a costume and not some sort of beast. Even
Yeah,
still,
I was getting pretty
spooky.
scared. I'm glad that it's a guy in a suit and not some kind of beast. That would be freaky.
That would be scary.
That's
Chills.
scary stuff, man.
It's not good. I would be pretty
I would
frightened.
die and throw up and scream and stuff, probably.
I'd die and throw up. I'd scream. I'd pout.
I'd probably pout and wallow and scream and cry.
I would definitely wallow. 100% wallowing.
Classic type.
What does wallow mean?
Like, I don't know, to like wallow.
Like wallow in despair, right?
Yeah.
But like, what is wallow? I'm gonna
Like
look
to,
it up.
like to
wallow.
roll around in, like a pig wallows in mud, I think.
Oh yeah, that's exactly. Roll about or lie relaxed in mud or water, especially to keep cool, avoiding biting insects or spread scent.
Yeah, that's what I would have. That's what I would have did.
There's also a band called Wallow.
Cool. Epic and badass.
What does it mean if someone is wallowing? To remain in an unhappy emotional state without trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pigs can't sweat, right? That's why they roll around in the mud.
That's how they stay cool.
They have to keep. I like pigs. I ever tell you about the time when I was living at my parents' house, and there was a little like teacup pig outside, and my mom freaked out and like yelled for me to wake up and put my shoes on because there's a pig outside, and she wanted to go try to look at it.
Was it cool?
It was cool. It was a tiny little cute little pig.
I like the little
What are we doing
pigs.
here?
We're fighting hearts.
Oh, we're collecting hearts.
Don't
Hell
wanna
yeah.
Fight those guys. Not of interest.
Yeah.
No, you.
These guys though.
You got the emblem on your butt. You're a bad dog.
That is a bad dog.
That's a bad dog. He's dead now. Because
These
Roxas
were my
killed
favorite
him.
missions. Were the missions where I just get to play the game. I just get to fight.
Yeah, I don't like the other kinds of missions at all.
I mean, I like some of them.
I don't like them at all.
It's
No,
actually really bad.
It's fine. I like destroying shadow globs of medium amount.
Yeah. Definitely my least favorite missions were investigate as a kid.
They're my least favorite as an adult.
Just because I found them boring.
Yeah.
But they could be kind of funny.
Now, to be
This
clear,
one wasn't too bad.
like, this is not a key mission. We've done all the key missions. So...
She doesn't seem to have made any difference. The master's... Oh, wait. Sorry, I have no idea who's talking. I have no idea whose voice
She
this is
doesn't
supposed
seem
to
to
be.
have made any difference. The master's temper is as bad as ever. I'm hoping it's fucking Cogsworth.
Clockwork? Cogsworth.
Cogsworth.
Hyde.
This is my Cogsworth voice. Yes,
Oh,
okay,
you
good, I was
nailed it.
right. If only he would make an attempt to be suave or genteel. Surely then he'd see.
Is that a...
Yep, a walking clock.
He mentioned a master. You think he's a servant here in the castle?
Maybe.
Well, what are we going to do? The way he's pacing around.
Yeah, we'll have to keep out of sight while we take on Heartless. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that sounds pretty annoying. We're a magic build though, so maybe we can just snipe. I'm gonna find my Cogsworth voice. I think it's a fun voice to do.
I feel like Sora and Donald and Goofy really took like the talking furniture and objects in stride. Like they did not really mention it at all.
Well, again,
But
Roxas and Xion are really fuck
thrown
all.
off.
They only know like being a part of
I guess
like,
that's true.
the Dark Emo Carnival. They don't know anything about.
They don't know anything about like magical Disney stuff.
Yeah, so they're like, oh my god.
Holy shit.
To be fair, like Sora also took meeting Donald and Goofy in stride.
He did, and he had just known his little island.
Like he'd known like 6 guys, and
Yeah,
like,
but when-
and like half of them were Final Fantasy characters.
It's true.
Alright, I don't think
He
we
meant,
should
like,
like fuck all here anyway.
Can we go upstairs maybe?
Yeah, I think we can go to the other side now. It looks like.
Did he met like Leon and them before Donald and Goofy?
Yeah, but those are just like regular guys to Sora, right? It's like.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Ooh, look at that.
it's a big dog.
It's another snapper dog.
It's a big dog.
Big dog. Freaking dog. Heckin' doggo.
Haha, heckin' dogo. Haha. Haha.
Guys,
Doge, anybody? Haha.
Look at the size of this pupper.
Look at this heckin' pupper.